Good afternoon, sir.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Students are joining till now. Is my screen visible to you? Hello, am I audible?
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. You all are first students?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, fine, dear students. I welcome you all to the digital platform of IGNO for the class of on your topic education and socialization. So, dear students, in today's class, first I am trying to introduce myself. This is Mr. Vijay Kumar Das, Assistant Professor Education, Dharanidhar University or DD University, Keonjhar. So in your paper, IGNO syllabus, there is a MES-14, societal context of education. Here we have seen some important topic on education and socialization. Fine. So dear students, have you any idea about what education is?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Sir, education is the all-round development of the body, mind, spirit through learning and experience.
Okay, fine, very good. Anybody else?
Education is a
It
lifelong
is
process.
it is a continuous process.
Okay, education is a continuous process, it's a lifelong process. Anybody else? Anything else want to add?
Education is modification or changes of behavior.
Very good. Education is modification and change of behavior. Okay,
Education is observation of behavior.
okay, observation of behavior. Fine. Anything else? Anybody want to say in a societal point of view?
Sir, education is adjustment to environment.
Okay, education is the process of adjustment to the environment, right? Manoj Kumar, where from you?
Sir, namaskar. Sir, Pardha, sir.
Okay, fine. Chalo, हम will discuss in fully what actually education is. Is it feasible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, fine, fine. So you know, the students, you have given the answers in different modes, different angles regarding the concept of education, whatever you learn, whatever you know, whatever you experienced. Fine. So in societal context, it talks about education is the key, master key of character building, changing behavior, strengthening your mind, expanding your intellectual ability, your adjustment capacity, your thinking skills, your judgment, your decision making, as well problem solving abilities. So we simply say education is a process of character building through which we can develop the characters of the learners, students, peoples also. And education helps also strengthening our mind as well, training our mind. And it is the expansion of your intellectual ability. So simply, there is a proverb, the old Indian proverb, that a man without education is a beast without its horn or tail. You can say that man is a social animal. Man is a rational being. Man is a social animal. A group of animal which is socialized when a person or individual is educated, learned, have some qualities. Okay, rational thinking, behavior, so many things, intellectual capacity. So education makes a man perfect. Education develops our intellectual level. It helps us to know the society, know the world as well. So a man without education is a beast without its horn or tail. So we can say that everybody is communicable in English, or I have to proceed towards something Odia or anything else bilingual. Dear students,
ସାର୍
am I
ସାର୍
audible?
ବୁଝି ହଉଛି ତ ସାର୍ ବୁଝି ହଉଛି ତଥାପି ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ଓଡିଆ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଟିକେ କହିଲେ ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଭଲ ଲାଗିବ।
Okay, fine. So thank you. If any point you try, you feel that we are getting confused or English is more, so tell me that I will make it bilingual. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you, Manoj. So a man without education is a beast without its horn or tail. ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ମଣିଷ ପାଖରେ ଶିକ୍ଷା ନାହିଁ ସେ ଏ ସମାଜରେ ବଞ୍ଚି ରହିବା ବି ତା ପାଖରେ କଷ୍ଟ ହେଇଯିବ। And like a beast without its horn, ଯଦି ତମ ପାଖରେ ଗୋଟେ ଜୀବ ଅଛି ବା ଗୋଟେ ଜନ୍ତୁ ଅଛି, ତାର ହର୍ନ ନାହିଁ, ଶିଙ୍ଗ ନାହିଁ ବା ଲାଞ୍ଜ ନାହିଁ, how it will work, isn't it? So ସେ ମଣିଷ ଯିଏ ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ ହେଇନି ବା ତା ପାଖରେ ଶିକ୍ଷା ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ନାହିଁ ବା ସୋସାଇଟିକୁ ଜାଣିପାରୁନାହିଁ, is very far away from the system, so he is a burden on earth. He is a burden on earth and a parasite on society. ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ଆମେ କୁହନ୍ତି ନା ଶିକ୍ଷା ମଣିଷର ତୃତୀୟ ନୟନ, third eye. Education the third eye of the people or individual. It is the master key of knowledge. It helps you to know the society, to identify the society, to live in a society, to act properly, to do, to think properly. So everything will possible. So if you are not educated, we are a burden in the society and a parasite on society. Nobody will care you, nobody will respect you if you are not educated properly. Education means you not only having the degree certificates, it reflects on your behavior. on your attitudes, on your thinking, on your attitudes, your perception, isn't it? So education is highly or highway to the goal if you are getting educated, but your aim of life is not as or you may talk about the goal of your life is not fixed or have not decided. It's meaningless. So education is a systematic process through which a child or an individual or an adult acquires knowledge. We gain some experience, we achieve some skills, and also develop sound attitude among us. ଶିକ୍ଷା ଭିତରେ କଣ ସୃଷ୍ଟି କରେ ଆମକୁ ଠିକ ଆଉ ଭୁଲର ପରିଚୟ ଦିଏ, ଆମେ ପ୍ରକୃତ ଜ୍ଞାନକୁ ହାସଲ କରନ୍ତି, ଭଲ ଅଭିଜ୍ଞତାକୁ ଗ୍ରହଣ କରନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଉଚିତ ଦକ୍ଷତା ଡେଭଲପ କରନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଭଲ ଭଲ attitude develop करे. So education makes a people or a individual civilized, refined, cultured, and educated. What? It makes us individually civilized one. Civilized one who knows the rules, regulations, principles, way of life, standard of life, of goals of life, and a person who is responsible citizen of the society. Education makes us refine. ଆମେ ଆଗରୁ ଯାହା ଥିଲେ, so by day to day, we are when we are getting more education, when we are getting connected with the intellectual persons or intellectual knowledge source, we are filtered, refined, and the very good cultures are developed within us. Serving peoples, listening others, caring others, helping others. So good cultures are developed within us and we are educated. So when we will think about a good society, how it is possible if you don't have this kind of knowledge, good experience, good skills, good attitudes? ଯଦି ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଉଚିତ ଜ୍ଞାନ ନାହିଁ, ଭଲ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ନାହିଁ, ଭଲ ଦକ୍ଷତା ନାହିଁ, ଆମ ଆଟିଟ୍ୟୁଡ ଭଲ ନୁହଁ, ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ସୋସାଇଟିର ପରିକଳ୍ପନା କରିବାଟା ହିଁ ଭୁଲ କଥା। ସୋ ଏଜୁକେସନ ଆମକୁ ସେଥିରୁ କଣ କରୁଛି? ସିଭିଲାଇଜଡ କରୁଛି, ଆମକୁ ରିଫାଇନ କରୁଛି, ଗୋଟେ ସୁନ୍ଦର କଲଚର୍ଡ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ଭାବରେ ରିପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ କରିପାରିବ, ତିଆରି କରିପାରିବ। So for a civilized and a socialized society, education the only means. It plays a significant role for preparing the peoples. Education is not only for gaining information or getting knowledge. Education is for preparing for life. It talks about how an individual is individual is preparing herself or himself to survive in the society. Those who are properly civilized, socialized, have developed positive attitudes, good experiences, and certain important skills, it makes them to live in the society in very wayful manner, in a very peaceful way. So the ultimate goal of education is making the individual a perfect one. It's the most important of the goal is character building. It talks about how to be develop a good character. If you don't have a good character, nobody will cares about you, isn't it? If you don't have a good personality, nobody will respect you. So every society gives importance to education because it is the ultimate way for all evils, or you can say it is a panacea for all evils. Education, every society gives importance to education. You can talk about not only in Odisha but also all the states of India as well abroad the nation country, that all society prioritizing the system of education being faster, smarter, advanced to the youngsters, the students of their nation. Because of what? That education is the master key that can open all the problems, all the locks of problems. If we are educated, we can survive in America, in Japan, in London. If you are not educated, also if you have no are not aware, not good, you are not getting educated, or you are a very bad mentality or attitude, it will be difficult to survive in your family. It will be difficult for you to survive in your among your friends. It will be difficult for you to have a good culture. It will be difficult for you to be a good student in front of your teacher. Also, you cannot have a good, you cannot develop a good personality, isn't it? So in that way, education makes you refined. Those who are neglecting, just imagine, just you say that, you just think that some people's around your, some people's wants 1 minute. Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please respond me. I hope that, I think that you are in class. Please, if it will be convenient more that you will screen on your video, that it will provide some motivation to me that to communicate you. Please do your video on. Students, are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Please make your video on that I can communicate you directly. Are you in the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it's not a
Yes, sir.
hesitation to make the video on because you are in the class and I have to interact with you, isn't it? Okay, I may ask also some questions to you. Fine. So, dear students, we are talking about education makes a man to a human being. Man will be a human if he is educated. Fine. So every society give importance, to the education because it is a ultimate solution for all the evils, or even the panacea for all the evils. And we can say that is the key to solve the various problems of life. If you are educated, you got experienced, you skilled, then you can solve the problems, isn't it? If you are those, you just imagine people, those who are staying in your neighborhood, those who are not educated at all, ke ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନାହାନ୍ତି? କଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନା ନାହାନ୍ତି?
Yes, sir.
ଆରେ ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କର
Yes, sir.
ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ଏମିତି କେହି ପିପୁଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଯାହାକୁ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେ ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ ନୁହନ୍ତି?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. If you just imagine, just try to compare the qualities those students who are going to school and had gained some experience, know the principles of life. You know that school is a miniature society. School gives you enough opportunity, scope, sharing experiences of teachers, the principles of life, so that the learners or the students will develop a positive vibe, positive qualities among them to become a good individual in the society. So we can say that education is the key to solve the various problems of life. Those who are not educated, they are also facing difficulty in using a mobile phone, an Android phone. And it is far more difficult for them that to use a laptop or a tablet or small or a ICT device. So when you are educated, you got the opportunity to using the mobile phone or the laptops or the computer. When you get the opportunity or you get experienced in computer, you are skilled in computer. You can solve so many works. You can get a job. You can get an opportunity to work anywhere, and you can earn some money, and you can live in a peaceful life. So education is something important, which is the only one key, a master key to solution of all the problems of your life. You are not educated in certain field and you are feeling difficulty. If you are getting experienced in that field, you will not face difficulty again. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ କ୍ଲାସ 10 ରେ ପଢୁଥିଲେ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କଷ୍ଟ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା ଏଇ 10 କ୍ଲାସର ପାଠଟା ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି, କେମିତି କରିବା? But when you just completed all the courses, gained the mastery experience from various sources, communicated to teachers, teachers share their experience, and you are knowledgeous about that. You are skilled in solving the mathematical problems. You are habituated of reciting poems, and you are developed the skill of writing some questions. Then you think that, oh, it was very simple, I have to try or harder or more hard work, then I can achieve so many good score. It happens in a life. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now we'll talk about, you got the point what education is, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now we'll proceed towards what socialization is. Socialization, what is that? Have you an idea about socialization?
Sir,
Do you think that
socialization. The socialization is the interaction between the individuals of the society.
Okay, fine. It's about the communication. Okay, fine. Anything else? Subhasri or Pita, Subhasri Nayak, Suman, Mona Lisa. Anything, please. Any question, any answer comes to your mind, please tell me undoubtedly.
Sir, socialization is the lifelong process through which an individual learns the value and norms and behaviors from society.
Very good. So, dear students, when you are answering now, please open your video that I can interact properly. Lopita, please, are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Ah, please tell me. What do you mean by socialization? What do you think?
No idea.
Okay, fine. Which background you are?
So now I am housewife.
Okay, graduation from which subject? Graduation କୋଉ subject ଆପଣଙ୍କର? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଭଏସ କଟ୍ ହଉ ଶୁଭୁନି। ଆଉ ସୋସିଓଲୋଜିରେ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି?
Sir, educator.
Okay, education. Fine, no issue. So, dear students, it talks about we'll know that what actually socialization is. You are socialized or not? You just imagine yourself. Are you respecting your seniors, your parents, your friends, your juniors? Are you following the norms governed by the society or the nation or the state? Are you walking in the right side of the road? Are you moving when there is a red signal in the traffic? Are you eating in the left hand? Are you walking with hand and leg both? Are you arguing with your friends? Are you interested to copy? Are you regular in your school, college? Are you sincere about your study? Are you known about your capacities, your abilities? Are you aware about that? Do you know that what is my duties and responsibilities as a human being in the society? If you are doing all the things and knows all the things, the right and wrong, then you are socialized. Okay, what socialization actually is? Socialization is basically the learning of socially desired values, norms, and roles by the members of a particular group or society. Socialization is basically the learning of socially desired values, the values which has been desired by the society. Respecting, caring, serving, helping, coordinating, isn't it? Norms, the standards, norms, rules developed in society by the members of a particular group or a society. So socialization starts from you, from your family. Family ର କିଛି norms ଅଛି, ତମ daily life ରେ ତମ norms ଅଛି. Socialization also starts from you. When you get up, when you take your breakfast, when you take your, are you taking your lunch in proper time? Are you careful about your health? Are you sincere about your study? Okay, if you are obeying the norms of your life, if you are obeying the guidelines of your study, then you are socialized. Isn't it? So when we are socialized, we will pass the message to our future generation. They will learn from us. And as you are doing education, master's degree in education, you all must be sincere about the process of what socialization actually is. Are you socialization actually, or you are socialized in Instagram? Or you are being that I will be fame and name and I will earn some fame through Instagram or anything, any social media. That is the process of socialization. Okay. Socialization is basically a process by which people develop their human capacities and acquire a unique personality and identify, and by which culture is passed from one generation to another generation. ଆମେ କୁହନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ସଭ୍ୟ ସମାଜ. ସଭ୍ୟ ସମାଜ କେତେବେଳେ ହବ? ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ବା ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ଭଲ ଗୁଣ ସବୁ ଡେଭଲପ ହେଇଥିବ. Good qualities, good potentialities, good capacities, good personalities, good culture, good nature, good ethics, good values, good attitudes. This helps you being socialized. So socialization starts from very beginning of your birth. ଜନ୍ମ ହବା ଠାରୁ ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ଯାଏ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମର ଚାଲେ. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମ ମା ଦୁଇ ହାତ ଠାରି ଡାକୁଛି ଏଇଠିକି ଆସ, ସେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜ୍ଡ ହେଲେ, ଜାଣିଲେ ଯେ କଣ ସ୍ନେହରେ ଆମକୁ ଡାକୁଛି. ଆମେ ପିଲାକୁ ଯଦି ରାଗିବା, ତାକୁ ଗାଳି କରିବା, ଭୟ ଦେଖେଇବା, ତ ତା ଭିତରେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ କେୟାର, ରେସପେକ୍ଟ, ଫେଥ୍ ଡେଭଲପ କରିବ ନାହିଁ, ସେ ସିନସିୟର ହବ ନାହିଁ. Isn't it? ସେ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜ ହବ ନାହିଁ. Isn't it? ଆଉ ତମେ ମାନେ ଦେଖିଥିବ ତମର ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସ୍ ମାନେ ବେଳେ ବେଳେ କେହି ଜଣେ ଥିବେ ଯେ ବହୁତ ଶୀଘ୍ର ରାଗି ଯାଉଥିବେ ବା ଚିଡ଼ିଚିଡ଼ା ହେଇଯାଉଥିବେ ବା ବିରକ୍ତ ହଉଥିବେ. ତାର କାରଣ କଣ? କାରଣ କଣ? ସେ ପିଲା ନିଜେ ଭୁଲ କରିছে କିଛି? नो. Because of the culture developed within him, where he has developed, acquired those qualities. ସେ ଯୋଉ ଘରେ ରହୁଥିଲା ସେଇ ଘରେ ବାପା ମାଙ୍କ ଭିତରେ ଝଗଡା ବା ଘରେ ଝଗଡା କୌଣସି କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ହୁଏ, ବା ଯୋଉଠି ସେ ରହୁଛି ସେ ପଡିଶା ଘରେ ପାଖରେ ସବୁବେଳେ କିଛି ନା କିଛି ଧ୍ୱଂସ ବିଧ୍ୱଂସ, କଥା କଟାକଟି ଏମିତି ହୁଏ. ତ ସେଇଠିକୁ ସେ ଶୁଣିଲା ପରେ ତା ଭିତରେ ଏଇ ସବୁ ନେଗେଟିଭ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିଜ ଡେଭଲପ କରିଲା. ଏଣ୍ଡ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜେସନ କୋଉଠି ଆସିବ? ତା ଭିତରେ କଣ ହେଲା? ସେଇ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିଜ ସବୁ ଡେଭଲପ କଲା, ସେ ଫ୍ୟୁଚରରେ ତାକୁ କଣ କଲା ନା ସାଙ୍ଗମାନଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କଲା. ସିଏ ବି ରାଗିଲା, ସେ ବି ଗାଳି କଲା, ସେ ବି ଆର୍ଗୁମେଣ୍ଟ କଲା. ସୋ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜେସନ ଡିଗ୍ରେଡେଡ ହିୟର. ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜେସନ ହେଇପାରିଲା ନାହିଁ. ତା ଭିତରେ ସବୁ ନେଗେଟିଭ ରଙ୍ଗ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିଜ ଡେଭଲପ କରିଯାଇଛି. जोटा कि harmful for the society. So it is a lifelong process of inculcation where individual learns the principles of life. ଆମେ ଘରୁ ବାପା କୁହନ୍ତି ଯେ କାହା ସହିତ କଳି କରିବ ନାହିଁ, ମା କୁହନ୍ତି ଅଜଣା ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ସହିତ ବନ୍ଧୁତ୍ୱ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିବ ନାହିଁ. So we are getting connected in some time, but the home environment makes you feel that socialization is a lifelong process of inculcation where an individual learns the principles of life, the values, the symbols of social system in which she participate, and she is expressing those values, those norms, and she enacts the role. She plays the role, or you are playing the role. What is your duties, and what kind of role you are playing? As a student, are you playing the proper role? Are you attending the classes regularly? Are you doing your work sincerely? Are you helping your friends when he see face difficulty in understanding a concept? Or you are not cooperating each other? Socialization starts within from the very first. Next, we will talk about what are the characteristics are there in socialization. It talks about the characteristics of socialization. It is a lifelong process. ଜୀବନ ବ୍ୟାପୀ ପ୍ରକ୍ରିୟା ଆମେ ଆଜି ଶିଖୁଛେ, ସଂଯତ ହଉଛେ, ଆଗରୁ ଶିଖିଛନ୍ତି ଘରଠାରୁ, ଆଗକୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଜୀବନର ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସର ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଘଟଣା ଦୁର୍ଘଟଣାରୁ ଆମେ କିଛି ଲର୍ନ କରିବା, ଆମେ କିଛି ଶିଖିବା, କିଛି ଜାଣିବା, ନିୟମ କାନୁନ ବୁଝିବା. So as you know that education is a continuous process, starts from the mother's womb and ends at the graveyard. Education is the continuous reconstruction of experience, we might tell. So it is also a lifelong process. Socialized, we are getting socialized anytime. How to attend a online class? When you are attending online class, your video must be on, isn't it? When you are replying something, if you will use mask, then the teacher will not identify you. If are you going to class with using mask? Are you
No, sir.
are you coming to your college with using mask?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So when you are attending class, you are using face mask.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So like that,
No,
when you are also in the teaching process, you are the future teachers of the society. So you should have developed these qualities among you, that the process of socialization should start. If it has some part you are weak, you try to develop in certain field. Fine. It is education as well as socialization is a continuous and lifelong process. It helps in the inculcation of principles, inculcation of principles, values, and symbols of social system. The social system where there are so many norms, guidelines, fundamental principles. So socialization, another important characteristic which develops within us the idea about knowing the societal principles, societal values, norms, and the symbols. Another important characteristics may be it enables a person to enact certain roles, isn't it? Socialization also helps a individual, helps a people to know the actual role of his life, isn't it? ଜଣେ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି ବହୁତ ଭଲ ପେଣ୍ଟିଂ କରିପାରେ, ତା ପାଖରେ କଳା ଅଛି, ସେ ବହୁତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଚିତ୍ରକରଟେ ହେଇପାରିବ ବା ଜାଣିଛି ଚିତ୍ରକରୀ, ତା ପାଖରେ ସ୍କିଲ୍ ଅଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ତାକୁ କେତେବେଳେ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାରର ସୁଯୋଗ ମିଳି ନଥିଲା। ଯେତେବେଳେ ତାକୁ ଏଜୁକେସନ ଦିଆଗଲା, ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ ହେଲା, ଆଉ ସେ ତୁଳି ଧରି ଚିତ୍ର କଲମ ଧରି ଯେତେବେଳେ ପେଣ୍ଟିଂ କରିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲା, she drawn excellent pictures. That means what? ତା ପାଖରେ ଯୋଉ ପୋଟେନ୍ସିଆଲିଟି, ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିଜ ଥିଲା, ସେଇଟା ଡ୍ର ଆଉଟ୍ ହେଲା। ବିକଜ ଅଫ ଏଜୁକେସନ, ଏଜୁକେସନ ମେକ୍ ହିମ୍ ମୋର ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜ, ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜ ହେଲା ପରେ ତାର ସେ ଯୋଉ କ୍ୱାଲିଟିଟାକୁ ସେ ୟୁଜ କରିପାରିଲା। Socialization makes or brings you in a form that you can use your opinion, your skill, your experience, your values, your qualities, your abilities in the proper way. You can play the important role in society. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସୁନ୍ଦର ମୂର୍ତ୍ତି ବା ସୁନ୍ଦର ଚିତ୍ର ଆଙ୍କିବାରେ ସେ ପାରଙ୍ଗମ ହେଇଗଲା, ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଜାଣିପାରିଲା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଦ ଲାଇଫର ମୋର ରୋଲ କ'ଣ ରହିଛି, ମୋ ଡ୍ୟୁଟି କ'ଣ ଅଛି, isn't it? So you may not be aware about your duties and responsibility in your life, isn't it? So it makes you aware that what the talents or what the abilities you have, and you can play in the right way. The socialization enables a person to enact the certain roles in a perfect manner. Another important characteristic may be socialization. The roles that one can enact are in accordance with what he has learned from the process. What you have gained from your experiences, what you are achieving in your life, and what you are doing in your life. What was your experience from the yesterday knowledge or yesterday idea, and what will be the tomorrow's or today's experience you have. ଗତକାଲି ଯାହା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସପିରିଏନ୍ସ ଥିଲା, ଯେତେକାଲି ଆପଣ ଗତକାଲି ଏତିକି ଲର୍ନ କରିଥିଲେ, ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜ ହେଇଥିଲେ, ଆଜି ସେତିକି ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ଟିକେ ବଢିଛନ୍ତି ଟିକେ ଆପଣ। If you learned more from the process, more from the experiences, it's good. ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଦିନ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତରେ ଆମେ କିଛି ନା କିଛି କଥା ଶୁଣୁଛନ୍ତି, କାହା କଥା ଶୁଣୁଛନ୍ତି, କାହା ସହିତ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କିଛି ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି, ପଢୁଛନ୍ତି, କିଛି ବି କରୁଛନ୍ତି। When your eyes are open, you are doing something, you are scrolling the phone, you are talking somebody, you are communicating with somebody, you are attending classes, you are asking question, you are responding, so many ways you are dealing your life. What are you learning from your experiences? Are you getting ideas from your experiences in a matured way? So try to learn from the process, from the experiences. Society is playing different roles, different people are doing different things, different important rules are there, and as you are the people, you are you learning in the things in properly, or what are the norms are there in society, are you obeying the rules, regulations? सोसाइटी जहाँ नेचर अच्छी ताकि तुम प्रकृत फॉलो अप करुछ ना नहीं करून। Another important characteristic socialization, the role of a person enacts are the expression of his social nature. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସୋସିଆଲ ନେଚର କ'ଣ ଅଛି? ଆପଣ ପଜିଟିଭ ଅଛନ୍ତି କି ନ୍ୟୁଟ୍ରାଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଆପଣ ନେଗେଟିଭ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ଅ, କଷ୍ଟ ଦେବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି, କେବଳ ଖୁସି ହେବାକୁ ଭଲ ପାଆନ୍ତି? ହ୍ୱାଟ ୟୁ ୱାଣ୍ଟ, ହ୍ୱାଟ ୟୁ ଇଜ ୟୁର ସୋସିଆଲ ନେଚର, how you are thinking to the society, how and what is your perceptions to your society, what is your thinking, your feeling about the peoples, what is your thinking about a blind person, what is your thinking, your attitude towards a blind people, a blind girl, what is your thinking, what is your perception, what is your knowledge about a third gender, what is your perception about a beggar who is begging in front of a temple or in front of a shop or any roadside? What is your thinking? What is your thinking about the peoples, those who are migrant laborers, those who are moving here and there, taking their children's inside their bag or inside their bucket, inside their basket, and they are working in different fields? What is your thinking? So, a socialization talks about, it enacts the expression of your social nature, what you think about the society. Again, another important socialization characteristic is the development of social nature enables the person to participate in social life. If you are a good people, you think, and you have developed good qualities, experiences, then you can participate in some works, in some programs, in some meetings, in some seminars, in some conferences, in some, you can also work or join as a teacher, professor, or lecturer in university, college. So many opportunities are there. So socialization brings development of our social nature, and ଆମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଜିଟିଭ ଥଟ୍ସ ହେଇଯିବ, ଆମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ଫିଲିଙ୍ଗ ସବୁ ଭଲ ହେଇଯିବ, ଆମର ପରସେପସନ ଭଲ ହେଇଯିବ, ଗୁଡ ହେଇଯିବ, ଆମକୁ କ'ଣ କରିବ ନା, ଇଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ ଅପରଚୁନିଟି ଟୁ ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ ଇନ୍ ସୋସିଆଲ ଲାଇଫ। ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଡାକିବେ, ପ୍ଲିଜ କମ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ହ୍ୟାଭ୍ ଏ ଡିସ୍କସନ ୱିଥ୍ ୟୁ, ପ୍ଲିଜ make a solve the problems of your life. So people will help you, people will appreciate you, because you are, if you are socialized, those who are not socialized, they can't differentiate between the good and bad, they can differentiate the right and wrong, and they will puzzle the dilemma, and there will be this difficulty for them. So we can say another form, that socialization, the nature of what one communicates in society, is determined by the influence of an interaction with society. What one communicates means you are communicating in your society, and it is also determined by the influence of one in your interaction with society. So how you will act, society will react, isn't it? So how you will behave to others, others will show the same behavior towards you. If you love, everybody will love you. If you will care, everybody will care you. If you respect, everybody will respect you. Fine. If you will say ଗୋଟେ ପିଲାକୁ ତୁମେ କହିବ, ଏଇ ତୋ ନାଁ କ'ଣ, ତୁ କିଏ, okay, isn't it? So a negative vibe will develop within you. If you will tell that ଆପଣ, it's okay, ତୁମେ considerable, so fine. So development of these qualities, the influence of your interaction with the people's society, means where you are staying, are the peoples around you. And if you are interacting with the peoples around you in a good manner, it will develop a positive vibe. So again, another characters and last characters is most human behavior is are learned. Most human behavior are learned. ଜନ୍ମରୁ କେହି ପଣ୍ଡିତ ହୋଇ ଆସିନଥାନ୍ତି, ଆମେ ସବୁ ଶିଖିଛନ୍ତି। ବାପା ହାତ ଧରି ଶିଖେଇଲେ, ମା କାନ ମୁଡ଼ି ଶିଖେଇଲା, ଭଉଣୀ ବିଧା ମାରି ଶିଖେଇଲା, ଭାଇ ବିଧା ମାରି ଶିଖେଇଲେ, ଭଉଣୀ ଗାଲ ଚିପି ଶିଖେଇଲା, ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ଥଟ୍ଟା କରି ଶିଖେଇଲେ, ସାରେ ମାଡ଼ ମାରି ଶିଖେଇଲେ, ମାମୁଁ ମାଇଁ ଗେଲ କରି ଶିଖେଇଲେ। So many ways we are learning. So the human behavior completely or mostly learned. We learn from how to communicate, how to walk, how to stand, how to interact with somebody, how to eat, how to do in every aspect of our life. We got learned from experience. So it is not instinctive, it is not your inborn quality that I have learned many things, ମୁଁ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଛି ସବୁ ଜନ୍ମ ଜାଣିଛି, ମତେ କି ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ କହିବା। I am the only one person who knows everything। ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଏମିତି ଭାବନ୍ତି କି? ହ୍ୟାଲୋ,
No, sir.
No, sir.
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ସାର୍।
ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ନା ଏଠି?
ସାର୍
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
Okay, fine. So if anybody please make your videos on that, I will be very happy that somebody is there. I am talking with the computers, isn't it? So the most human behavior are learnt. It's not instinctive. The capacity of the child is to learn and to internalize is called the plasticity of human nature. The capacity of the child to learn and to internalize the process is called the plasticity of nature. It is human nature. We learn to internalize. Okay, fine. The next slide visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The next slide is the stages of socialization. And you know that a socialization starts from very beginning. ମୁଁ ଆଗରୁ କହିଥିଲି ଟିକେ ଆଗରୁ, and also same thing I also repeating. The oral stage, the first stage, the oral stage, 0 to 1 year, we can say that. I am making it more specific. Before opening your mouth, before taking proper food, at the first stage, the infant of Shisu, builds up fairly definite expectations about feeding time, and she learns to signal his pressing needs of for care। छोट पिलाटे सेही समय से कंप्लीट केयर नीड करे। During this stage, the infant is not involved in the family as a whole. He is involved only in the subsystem consisting himself and his mother, isn't it? He is involved only in the subsystem consisting of himself and his mother। देखो यही समय छोट पिला 0 to 1 years सी क्या जानी था ओनली मदर। जे मत भोक लगे मो पेट यदि पूर्ण किए कर सी हूँ मो माँ, वेरी क्लोज टू हर, बिकॉज से କାହା କଥା ଶୁଣିକି ରିପ୍ଲାଏ କରିପାରିବନି, ସେ ଶୁଣୁଛି କି ନାହିଁ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଜାଣିପାରିବେନି, ସେ ଆପଣ ଠିକ ସେ ଶୁଣିକି ରିପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଜାଣିପାରିବେନି। ଆଚ୍ଛା, only one instinct is mouth, the oral is she is crying. Then the symbol of crying for hungry is different. The single symbol of biting a mosquito is the another crying type of anger. So କାନ୍ଦିବାର ଢଙ୍ଗ ବି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଯାଏ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତା ମା ଜାଣିପାରେ ଯେ ମଶା କାମୁଡ଼ିଲା କି ଭୋକ ଲାଗିଲା କି ସେ କଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଲା। Socialization starts from the very beginning, from the feeding time to the uh, children, milk feeding. Then 1 ବର୍ଷରୁ 3 ବର୍ଷ ଆଡ଼କୁ ଆମେ ଯିବା। The anal stage, the anal stage of socialization covers the period between first and third year of the child's life. The anal stage means you can talk about when she moves towards or she goes toilets. The anal stage of socialization covers the period between first and third year of the child life. Toilet training is the main focus of each stage. ଆମେ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ ଶିଖାନ୍ତି ଯେ କେମିତି ଟଏଲେଟ୍ ଯିବ। ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଷ୍ଟେଜରେ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ କିଛି ଶିଖାନ୍ତି ନା, ଆମେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବଡ଼ ହେଲା ପରେ ପିଲାକୁ ଶିଖେ ଏଇ ଟଏଲେଟ୍ ଯାଅ, ଏମିତି ଏମିତି ୟୁଜ୍ କରିବ ଟଏଲେଟ୍। So toilet training starts from the very beginning. Anal stage re toilet training. At that time the child internalize two roles of his life, one her mother and another is she. Now clearly separate, se ବୁଝି ପାରିଲା ଯେ ମୋତେ କେୟାର କରୁଛି, ସେବା କରୁଛି ମୋ ମା, and somehow father mother and me. So से टॉयलेट ଯିବା, टॉयलेट क्लीनिंग କରିବା, we try to do in the very systematic way. So the child receives the message what? ମୁଁ ଆଉ ମା, they are very close. She receives love and returns love. She receives care and returns care. She receives love and care and gives love in return. Isn't it? So it happens from the very beginning of her life that socialization starts. Next is the oedipal stage, or it is from 4 to 11 years, or generally this time the puberty starts. The oedipal stage 4 to 11 years, puberty starts. So we can say that the third stage extends from about 4th year to puberty. Puberty means you all are adults, so I am not hindering or not facing difficulty by expressing that puberty. The primary characteristics of sexual development, primary step signals of so the third stage extends the puberty. During the stage, the child becomes a member of the family as a whole because he is now attending school. Se school ଯାଉଛି, ବହୁତ ପିଲାଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମିଶୁଛି, ବହୁତ କିଛି ଜାଣୁଛି, ତାଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗ ଘରେ ଆଜି ଏଇଆ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଇଆ ହେଇଥିଲା ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ସି ଇଜ ଆଇଡେଣ୍ଟିଫାଇଂ that so many things happening in this society, peoples whom I am with them in the scenario. So the child identifies itself with social role scribed to him on the basis of his or her sex. ସେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିରେ ତାର ନିଜର ରୋଲ ପ୍ଲେ ଜାଣିପାରୁଛି। 11 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲାଣି, ମାନେ ସପ୍ତମ ଅଷ୍ଟମରେ ପଢିଲାଣି। ସପ୍ତମ ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଜେଣ୍ଡର ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ସେ ବୁଝିଗଲାଣି ଯେ ମୁଁ ଝିଅ ସେ ପୁଅ, ମୋର ଭାଇ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଭଉଣୀ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ସୋ ଆକର୍ଡିଂଲି ସି ଟ୍ରାଏସ୍ ଟୁ ୱେୟାର ଦ କ୍ଲଥେସ୍। ସେକୁ ଫିଲିଂ କଥାକୁ ଅନେକ ସେ ତାର ଡ୍ରେସ୍ ବି ଡିଫରେନ୍ସ ହେଇଯାଏ, କ୍ଲୋଥିଂସ୍ choices, earrings, wearing earrings in ear, clips in hair, bracelet in hand, or bindi in forehead. So we can so differentiate, and in the field of voice, they are using bracelets, ribbons, or having some voice like some changes of modulation of voice, isn't it? And also there are some differences, right? Starts from this stage according to the gender. The next is adolescence. The fourth stage auri bi achi stage, but this is the primary stage socialization start hochi। The fourth stage begins thoroughly at puberty. At this stage, young boy or girl wants to be freed from the control of parents। ଏହି ସମୟରେ ପିଲାମାନେ 9 ଆଉ 10th କ୍ଲାସ୍ ପଢିଲା ସମୟରେ ପିଲାମାନେ 8, 9, 10 ପଢିଲା ବେଳେ ପିଲାମାନେ generally they want freedom from their parents। ମତେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରିକ୍ଟ କରୁଛ, ଇଏ କରୁଛ, friends are there enjoying। Because of what? এই সময় ତାଙ୍କ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ବହୁତ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସ୍ ଥାଏ। ଆଡୋଲେସେନ୍ସ ସମୟ କୁହନ୍ତି the period of stress and strain। Because of what? This stress and storm comes to the mind. Why? What is the reason behind this? Because anybody can tell what is the reason behind this? Students, are you listening me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Please, anybody, please tell me. Otherwise, I will ask
Yes, sir.
separately.
Yes, sir.
Pragati Sethi,
Yes, sir.
Pragatika Sethi, please answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Santoshi Naik, are you there? Santoshi Nayak, are you there?
Again, sir.
Please tell me. Please tell the answer of my question. Sasmita Tripathi, please answer. What happened? Hello? Are you listening me?
ସାର୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଟା ଆଉଥରେ ଟିକେ କହିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଟିକେ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ମାନେ ଭଲସେ ବୁଝି ହେଲାନି।
କିଏ ବୁଝିପାରିଲନି ନା ତମେ ବୁଝିପାରିଲନି?
ତାର ଟିନ୍ ଏଜ୍ ହୋଇଥାଏ ସେତେବେଳେ ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କର।
ଠିକ ଅଛି। Anybody else? It's my sincere request to the students that those who are involved in the class try to listen carefully and try to respond. You may not be right always, but you should respond. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
But being quiet and not responding, it's not good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Chalo. So teenage ra tha hai, according to Subhasri. Thank you. But anything else comes to your mind? Why the period is stress and storm? Why the students face difficulty during this time? What are the problems of this adolescence period? Pragatika Sethi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please respond. What comes to your mind, please answer. Mamata Acharya, Sasmita Tripathi, Swatirani Acharya, please respond.
So due to adolescent period.
Yes. No, I know that the adolescence period. My question is, we are talking about the adolescence period of socialization. But why the stress and storm come to mind? Adolescence period is so many things happens. Okay, fine. Thank you everybody for being silent.
So because of lacks emotional stability and hormonal changes.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. What is your name?
Sima Pradhan.
थैंक यू सो मच सीमा मैडम,
Thank
सीमा
you,
जी,
sir.
बहुत अच्छा आंसर दिया आप। सो मेरा सवाल ये था क्यों बच्चे क्यों द्वंद में पढ़ते हैं इस समय? ऐसा क्या होता है जो उन्हें व्यथित कर देता है? द सिंपल आंसर इज
Social pressure.
दे आर फोर्सिंग, they demands for freedom. Mostly they have a greater demand for freedom. I want freedom, मुझे करने का दीजिए, हक है मुझे. My friends are doing, why not I? Again, another thing, this period is stress and storm because of so many hormonal changes, emotional lack of emotional stability. Very good voice, Sima Pradhan. And there is
Thank you, sir.
load of there is load of assignments, securing grades, marks in the career, right? So ସେଇ ସମୟରେ କଣ ଥାଏ, ମୁଁ ଟପର ହେବି, ମୁଁ ଭଲ ମାର୍କ ରଖିବି, ମୁଁ ଏତିକି ସ୍କୋର କରିବି, ଯଦି ସ୍କୋର ନହେଲା ସେ ନିଜକୁ ବହୁତ ଦୁଃଖ ଫିଲ୍ କଲା ବା କଣ୍ଟେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛି, ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ କରୁଛି, ସଫର କରୁଛି। ଏଇ ସମୟରେ କଣ ହୁଏ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ ରୁ ଫେଲ ହଉନି, କିଛି କିଛି ପିଲା ସୁଇସାଇଡ ବି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି। That is very common during the adolescence period. And they, and somehow, and others peoples are also indulged in such a separate wrong peoples involved with the wrong activities, and they are blamed and they attempt suicide. So the crisis of period is precisely the strain produced by much greater demands for independence. By the time individual attains maturity, major part of socialization is over. So if you are properly taking care of your learners, your students, your children's, your brother and sister, then they will live in a safe zone. They will have very good life, sound life. So maturity part of socialization is over during this the adolescence period. So adolescence period को to tactfully deal करिया पाए, we have to play the very important role as a teacher to understand their view, to listen them carefully and suggest, not a rebuke, not any kind of punishment, but suggest and guide them properly what is good, what is right. Just show them the difference between the pros and cons, the difference between the right and wrong. And once they noted, they identified, it will come to their nature. Okay, then channelize their life properly. So this is another important factor we are discussing about. Next, we will talk about the agencies of socialization. Where actually from which place the socialization starts. मैं बोल रहा था कि हमारे अंदर से हो रहा है, खुद से. परिवार से भी हो रहा है, दोस्त के साथ से हो रहा है, दोस्त से मिल रहा है, लाइब्रेरी से हमें मिल रहा है, स्कूल में कॉलेज में मिल रहा है. हम हासिल कर रहे हैं क्वालिटीज, बातें, कहानियां सुन रहे हैं. So many things we are learning from different sources. And agencies are like family. The family is the smallest unit of society and it represents in all respect. Why family is society? Smallest form. In family there is father and mother, there is brother and sister, there is grandfather or grandmother, and all are respecting each other, all are cooperating each other, all are doing their duties and obeying. You are also obeying them. And some people may not have the grandfather, grandmother, sister, brother, but it's very common to all. So, in all respect, the family is the smallest unit of society and it represents in all aspects respecting father. When we got the message from the family, then the family head Bapa Murabi Ochandi. So upon when we go outside the family or to the world society, you also respect the seniors, the elder members. It is the locus of early socialization or the internalization of basic values of culture because the child is mostly dependent on the relationship with parents. ସବୁଠୁ ଅଧିକ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆମ ଭିତରେ ବଢିଯାଏ ପିତାମାତାଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ. ଆରମ୍ଭରୁ ଯେଉଁ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜେସନ ଡେଭଲପ ହୁଏ, ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଭ୍ୟାଲୁକୁ ଆମେ ଇନକଲକେଟ କରନ୍ତି ବା ଭ୍ୟାଲୁକୁ ଆମେ ଡେଭଲପ କରନ୍ତି ଆମ ଭିତରେ, ସେଟା କୋଉଠି ଶିଖନ୍ତି ନା ପରିବାରରୁ ଶିଖନ୍ତି. ସେ ପିଲାଟି ଭାରି ସଭ୍ୟ, ଭଲ କଲଚର ପିଲାଟି, ତା ପାଟିରୁ କେବେ ଗୋଟେ କଷ୍ଟ ଶବ୍ଦ କାହା ପ୍ରତି ବାହାରେନି ବା ସେ କାହା ଉପରେ କେବେ ରାଗେ ନାହିଁ, ସେ କାହାକୁ କେବେ କିଛି କୁହେନି. Because of what? This is learned from the family. The values of culture ଯେ ବଡ଼ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଉତ୍ତର ଦବ ନାହିଁ, ତାଙ୍କ ମୁହଁରେ ଉତ୍ତର ଦବ ନାହିଁ. You will listen him and you can request, you can suggest, but you don't argue with them. The child is mostly dependent on the relationship with the parents because ଏହି ସମୟରେ ଆମର ultimate source of knowledge କି ବାପା ମା ଆମକୁ ସବୁକୁ ଶିଖାନ୍ତି ଭଲ ମନ୍ଦ, ସମାଜରେ କୋଉଟା ଠିକ କୋଉଟା ଗ୍ରହଣୀୟ ନୁହେଁ, କୋଉଟା ଉଚିତ କୋଉଟା ଅନୁଚିତ. So we get benefited through this. The basic requirements involved in walking, properly ଚାଲିବାର, talking, କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା କରିବାର ଶୈଳୀ, playing with other children, eating, toilet training, and generally dealing with adults are also learned in an informal way. ଘରେ ମୁଁ ଆମକୁ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ୍ସ ଦେଇକି ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଶୁଣେଇକି କଥା କହିକି ଆମକୁ ସେ ଉପଦେଶ ଦେଇଥାନ୍ତି, ଆମକୁ ଜଣେଇଥାନ୍ତି, isn't it? So the family is also the source of internalization of basic cultural vocabulary of the child. ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଆମକୁ ଲର୍ନ କରଉଛି, ଜିନିଷ ଶିଖଉଛି। ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ କୁହନ୍ତି ଯେ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ହେଉଛି ପ୍ରାଇମେରୀ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁସନ ଅଫ ସୋସିଆଲାଇଜେସନ। ଏଟା ନେଟ୍ରେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆସେ, ୟୁଜିସି ନେଟ୍ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଦବ ଏଜୁକେସନରେ এই କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଆସେ। କ'ଣ ନା ଦ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଏ ଦ ବେସିକ ନିଡ୍ସ ଅଫ ହ୍ୟୁମାନ ବିଙ୍ଗସ୍। The family satisfy the basic needs of human beings, therefore it is called the primary institution of society socialization, right? So again we'll talk about a peer group. Children like to play and move about in group of their age peers. You also like to play with your friends when you were children, because we share so many experience with the friends when we got learn from them. This group is very important for them, for the children, and has considerable influence on the development of their self concept, isn't it? So being a group gives them confidence and a same sense of security. ଆମେ ଖେଳିଲା ବେଳେ କୁହନ୍ତି ଆରେ ମୁଁ ଅଛି ତୋର କିଛି ହବନି, ଯା, ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସାଥିରେ, ତୁ ଯା, ଆମେ ଧରିବୁ, ଆଉ ତୁ ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଖେଳ, କ'ଣ ଡରୁଛୁ, ନୋ ଫିଅର, ଆରାମସେ ଚାଲ, ସାଇକେଲ ଚଲେଇ ପାରୁନି କ'ଣ ଡରୁଛୁ, ଚଲା। ଘରେ ତାକୁ ସେ ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ସିଏ କ'ଣ ପୁରା ଶିଖିକି ସ୍କୁଲରୁ ଆସିଛି, ବିକଜ ଦେ ଆର ପିଓର, ଦ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସ୍ ହେଲ୍ପ ଦେମ୍। ସାଇକେଲ ନାହିଁ କି ସାଇକେଲ ଶିଖିଯାଇଛି, ବିକଜ ଅଫ ହ୍ୱାଟ, ଦ ପିଓର୍ସ ଆସିଷ୍ଟିଂ, ପିଓର୍ସ ହେଲ୍ପିଂ, ପିଓର୍ସ ଗିଭେନ୍ ଦେମ୍ କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ। ଆରେ ମୁଁ ଚଲଉଛି, ତୋର ଅସୁବିଧା କ'ଣ ଅଛି, ତୁ ବି ଚଲେଇ ପାରିବୁ। ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପିଓର ଗ୍ରୁପର ହେଲ୍ପ ଆଣ୍ଡ ସମ୍ ପିଓର ଗ୍ରୁପ ପ୍ରେସର ବି ବେଳେ ବେଳେ ଥାଏ। So self concept, being a group gives them confidence and sense of security. Being accepted by a group builds up their self confidence, particularly those who are popular learn to think positively of themselves. In playing together, children learn to cooperate, isn't it? So learn to think positively to themselves as well. In playing together, children learn to help, learn to assist each other. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଇ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ଆମ ଭିତରେ ବଢି ନଥାଏ ସ୍କୁଲ ସମୟରେ, ସେଇ ସମୟରେ ଆମେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଫେସ୍ କରନ୍ତି ଯେ ପରେ ଆମେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଭଲ ଲାଗେନି ଅନ୍ୟମାନଙ୍କୁ, ଆଉ ସେ କ୍ୱାଲିଟି ତା ଭିତରେ ଡେଭଲପ ହେଇନଥାଏ। The next is school, another agency socialization. In modern industrial society, the school system has emerged as one of the most potent agencies of socialization. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି, ସମସ୍ତେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ ଅଧ୍ୟୟନ କରି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି। ସ୍କୁଲର କିଛି ନିୟମ କାନୁନ ଥାଏ, ପରିଷ୍କାର ଡ୍ରେସ୍ ପିନ୍ଧିକି ଆସିବ, ହାତରେ ନଖ ରଖିବନି, ଏହି ସମୟରେ ପ୍ରେୟାର କରିବ, ଟିଚରଙ୍କୁ ସମ୍ମାନ ଦବ। So there are so many rules, principles we got and we learned also. It is the most potent agency of socialization. Schools offer two contexts for the students. The first is formal context of the classroom. We are getting educated, we are learning so many things, we are credited, we are getting certified, and also acquire some degree. Schools offer two contexts. One is your formal schooling classroom, where the context of socialization described by prescribed curriculum, syllabus, The second context is informal and can be perceived in the interpersonal relationship of students with teachers and those among the students. It is the coordination, it is the cooperation, it is the collaboration, it is the interchange of ideas, thoughts among the student and teacher, among the students, between the student and teachers, as well as between student and students. They are sharing their ideas to certain groups, to certain projects, to certain assignments, and through certain plans. So we can say that so many formal and informal socialization process we got from the school. That's why the school teacher are the secondary socializing agents. They are playing very vital role to the students because somehow they are not correct, somehow they are wrong. The teachers guides them that this is the right path and you have to follow, you have to imbibe, and you can develop this kind of habits. So it helps for imbibing the norms, understanding the principles of life, governing the rules, following the rules, developing the behavioral patterns, acquiring values, developing values among the learners, among the students. That's why you can say that school is a source of or is a secondary source of socialization. First one was Nader Swala said. Again, I am repeating it. Home is the primary
Family.
socialization, and school may be called as the secondary source of socialization. Fine. Then another source of socialization there is mass media. And not I am talking about only social media. I am talking about mass media. Okay. So how mass media and you are how much you connected, you know that you are getting connected every time, every day, everywhere with the mass media. In modern society, the means of mass communication, such as television, radio, cinema, films, newspaper, books, audio, video, cassettes, become an integral part of our life. Computers, internets, isn't it? Mobile phones also. They are playing a significant role in our life for socializing the human beings. The process of their viewers, readers and listeners, we are knowing those things in a very fraction of seconds, and Telegram also providing the so many platforms for getting information for job and so many things. So this mass media, especially the television, radio, newspaper, simultaneously convey same message to nationwide audience, isn't it? Therefore, its impact on the process of socialization assumes a greater significance, right? And now also you can take talk about social media, a kind of media and social media. It also it kind of making socialized on socialized. You may can identify yourself which part is you are explaining. But the mass media playing important role. Next, we will talk about social culture. What is that social culture? It's very important thing. You should know that UGC ନେଟ syllabus କଲେ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ପାଇଯିବେ ଦେଖିବେ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡା. So in sociology, a part may mean a social group comprising what? A social set of social relationship. For example, for instance, a family is nothing but a set of social relationship. A family is nothing but a set of social relationship between and among the individuals, those who are connected through their descent or blood or marriage. Husband, wife, father, mother, brother, sister, uncle, auntie. So they are related. A family is nothing. It is about a set of social relationship, isn't it? So we can say in this sense, a family may be treated as a part in social structure. If we talk about social structure, family is a part. So similarly, one can think of social groups such as religious groups, political parties, business organizations, hospital members, schools, trade unions, etc. They are being various parts of the whole that is the society. There are so many things are there. I am taking some examples here. For instance, their social structure. In a nutshell, we can say the structure of social system includes sub groups and subgroups of various types interconnected by rational norms, role of various types within the larger system and within the subgroups. Each role system is also connected with others through the rational norms, relative norms governing subgroups and roles, also cultural values. These are qualities or not a subsystems are there. So we can say a social structure can be defined as a network of social institutions and social relationship. ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଥିବେ ଯେ ସ୍କୁଲ ସହିତ କମ୍ପାନୀର କ'ଣ କାମ ଅଛି? ଅଛି, ରିଲେସନ ଅଛି, ବିଜନେସ ରିଲେସନ ଅଛି. Everywhere they are connected each other. It consists of relatively stable and orderly interrelationship among various parts, collectively connected. So, what will be the role and function of education in the social structure? So, education is the process of preparing people to fit into the complex social structure through the process of socialization. What is your role? What is your duties? What you have to do? How you have to act? The nature of your work will be identified through education. Education helps the child to train for the future roles as an adult life. The child, it helps the child to train for future roles as an adult life. The child get to understand the role she has to play in the wider society through the formal education received in the school. Again, it is here a child learn to conform to the rules and regulations of human behavior in groups of institutions. कौन? अरे पुलिस स्टेशन जहाँ रूल सेटा मेडिकल अलग रूल होगा, सब गुड़ा बुझे पड़ो. मेडिकल जहाँ रूल अच्छी सेटा कि स्कूल चलो, स्कूल डिफरेंट रूल, कॉलेज डिफरेंट रूल. अच्छा, कॉलेज जहाँ रूल अच्छी, कोर्ट रे आउ गोटे रूल अच्छी. So railway station how अलग रूल अच्छी, बस स्टॉप रे अलग रूल अच्छी. So everywhere you will go, you have learned different rules and regulations of human behavior and according to the structure, groups, and institutions. So the function of education lies both in the maintenance and renewal of the social structure and in the transmission and development of culture. So it also depends on the difference in socio-cultural backgrounds and status of individual in modern society. Where you are living, what is the standard of your living, the culture and the cultural background you are from, difference comes from this. Next is social stratification, stratified. Strategy means different strategy, different strata, divisions, categories, stages, we can say that. What actually social stratification? What do you understand? Have you ever seen or have you learned? Anybody? Do you have any idea about social stratification?
No, sir.
ନା କଣ କହିଲେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ? କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାଡାମ। Social stratification, basically in sociology, refers to the hierarchical or uh, stage arrangement of individuals and groups in a society based on their wealth, income, education, power, and social status. Hierarchical structure कौन? Hierarchical structure होची societies are organized into layers of different layers. Maybe with some considered higher order and or lower order in status other than. Right. So, social stratification refers to the hierarchical arrangement of groups of people in terms of criteria like economic wealth, property, political power, prestige, and social honor. Social stratification existed as far back as human civilization in itself. Right? Social stratification existed as far as human civilization itself. Very beginning, there is a king we talk about, or you will go to the Vedic period, you will see the strata on the basis of power, property, wealth, social honor, prestige, and education. Social stratification exists. So actually, what you got the point socialization is, social stratification is, it refers to the society's categorization of its people into different rankings based on factors like wealth, income, education, family, background, and power. Right? So if we talk about that, how the socialization, what are the key aspect of socialization? There are some hierarchy. I am taking key aspects like hierarchical structure. Society are organized into different layers. Some are considered higher, some are lower status than others. Another aspect may be unequal distribution of resources. This stratification कौन करुची leads to unequal access to resources, opportunity. समस्त ठीक ठाक पाउनाहांती. and power creating social inequalities. Political power जे ସେମାନେ ଅଧିକା facilities नौचंती किसी भी हो क्षेत्र रे, those who are not politically involved, they are not getting social equalities equally. Systematic nature is there. Social stratification is not just about individual difference, but rather than a systematic feature of society tends to persist over time, isn't it? So we can say that there is also influence of our life chances. Social stratification ये प्रभाव पकाउछि हमर people's life ऊपर, including their access to education. Admission करिया ପାଇଁ यूनिवर्सिटी रे, बड़ बड़ प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी रे, रेपुटेड यूनिवर्सिटी रे आमे चांस पाउ नांती। जो मानकर बहुत धनी टंका बहुत अधिका से माने पढुचंती। मो बापा तो मते प्राइमरी स्कूल गवर्नमेंट स्कूल पढ़ेले, हाई स्कूल भी गवर्नमेंट स्कूल पढ़ेले, प्लस टू भी गवर्नमेंट जूनियर कॉलेज पढ़ेले, ग्रेजुएशन में जूनियर ऑटोनोमस कॉलेज गवर्नमेंट, सब गवर्नमेंट गवर्नमेंट गवर्नमेंट। आउ जो प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट बा बड़ बड़ यूनिवर्सिटी सब अच्छी, इंटरनेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी फॉरेन अच्छे स्कोप में पाइले। सोशल स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन इज देयर। कौन एग्जांपल आप मन गुड दोछि मु, क्लास सिस्टम। Society with class system have groups of people who share similar economic status and lifestyles. Also caste system is there. A caste is a rigid form of social stratification where social position is inherited, and you know that it is continuing lifelong, often with limited social facilities. And nowadays people माने और बहुत स्लैबरी काम भी करूछंती। केमिति स्लैबरी कौन दस कथा एग्जांपल कौन? Slavery in the form of individuals are owned as property. लोक मानु किना होछ owned as a property and forced to work for others. ए देखुछ बड़ छोट मु देखुछ केते होटल ले अछन छ माने काम करूछंती ना, तो आपा मातर मासे पई वर्ष पई पैसा नै जाईछ सेति काम करियो। So these are social stratification. ए social stratification कोन पई होछ? What are the factors influence social stratification? One is your wealth, some and income. Second is education. Education को हेतर विशेष कर हायर एजुकेशन लेवल ले, हायर लेवल्स ऑफ एजुकेशन आर ऑफन एसोसिएटेड विथ हायर सोशल स्टेटस। ऑक्युपेशन जोठी लोक माने काम करछन, द टाइप ऑफ वर्क पीपल डू एंड कैन इन्फ्लुएंस देयर सोशल पोजीशन एंड देयर प्रेस्टीज। हाउ हुज पावर, पॉलिटिकल पावर बहुत बड़ रोल प्ले करछ। द एबिलिटी टू इन्फ्लुएंस अदर एंड मेक डिसीजंस आल्सो कंट्रीब्यूट टू स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन। आमर स्टेटस से भी मैटर करछि। सोशल प्रेस्टीज एंड ऑनर आर आल्सो इंपोर्टेंट फैक्टर इन डिटरमाइनिंग सोशल स्टैंडिंग। अरे तमे मंत्री कर पो, गवर्नर कर पो, अच्छा अच्छा ओके फाइन, सो वी हैव टू थिंक अबाउट दिस। आपण को आपा जाने पुलिस ऑफिसर, ओके प्लीज कम हियर एंड हैव ए हॉस्टल सीट मिलुची कोन होची कोन नाही, अच्छा, और एनी अदर फैसिलिटीज यू आर गेटिंग। So it also somehow happens in different sectors, medical engineering sector. Social prestige and honor are also important factors in determining social standing or stratification. I would say family background बहुत बड़ा जिनस, inherent social status and family wealth can influence also person's life chances. Broadly it impact पकोची on the people's lifestyle. That's why Ogborn and Nimkef ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ statement ଦେଇକି ମୁଁ conclude କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଯେ social stratification actually the process by which individual and groups are ranked in a more or less enduring hierarchy of status is known as stratification on the basis of what? status, isn't it? Power, money, prestige, so many things. So we got some points on your paper. Societal context of education, MES-14. I hope this paper has been assigned to me, and I hope you got some point, and I hope you get the message what education is, what socialization is. Do you get the point or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Yes,
okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, dear students. Any questions comes to your mind? This is the time already for 6:46. If any question, any query to comes to your mind, or any feedback you want to say that ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପଢା ଭଲ ଲାଗୁନି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ବେଶୀ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି, or anything you want to say, please tell me. Or anything I have to change in the slides, or you may please tell.
ସାର୍ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ମୁଁ ବିଫୋର୍ କ୍ଲାସେସ୍ ଗୁଡ଼ାକ କରିପାରିନି ତ ଯଦି ରେକର୍ଡ଼ କ୍ଲାସେସ୍ ମିଳିପାରିବ ଭଲ ହୁଅନ୍ତା।
Okay, fine. I will inform the CSC Bhubaneswar regarding this. Okay, fine.
ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସାର୍।
And dear students, any questions comes to your mind? Any doubt? ଆଜି ପ୍ରଥମ କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଥିଲା ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଲୋଡ୍ କମ୍ କରିଦେଇଛି, and I have made few slides for interaction because I am here to know you. I have not communicated you all where from you are, isn't it? Fine. Any question comes to your mind, or we'll stop?
Sir,
Yes.
theories of socialization ଟା ଟିକେ କହିଦେଲେନି।
By page, or by every page, moving to the every point is not a simple thing. Theories of socialization, if you are querying, I may discuss, but the whole pages of your syllabus within the 6 classes is terribly difficult. But I will
Okay,
try
sir.
to make it the most important aspects of your syllabus as well. Those who are repeating in the university UGC NET exams, some important exams, so important chapters definitely will discuss. Fine. As theory is very similar, very simple things is there. Theories,
Okay,
you
sir.
can get it easily. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine.
Thank you.
Any more question? Okay. So thank you very much.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you all. Sir, shall we stop it? The downloading the session. Lily Moniswaran, are you here?
Yes, sir.
You understood what we have discussed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Santoshi Nayak,
Again, sir.
you got the point that uh, which topic we are going to discuss. You got the point. You raised the MES co chapter पढ़ा होची. You got the point.
No, sir.
Are you attending all the classes?
No, sir.
So if you are not attending the classes, how will you know which chapter is this? Go through the syllabus, follow the papers, the important chapters we are discussing about the societal context of education, MES-14, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. अच्छा ग्रुप किए बनने की
ग्रुप बनी
हेलो कहीं किए ग्रुप बनने लगी नहीं जाना पड़लानी
नंबर सेंड करो
नोट
पूरी
करूँ
एसएस कॉलेज पिला किए अଛ
बारिपदार
जने
किए
जने
किए
दियो
अଛ कि
नंबर से दे
क्लास एंड हवा पूर्व जब समस्त नंबर दे दियंते गोटे ग्रुप बनाई देले होंदा काहे ना सर जदी कहबा
ग्रुप
हमको
है
नोट
कि अच्छी ग्रुप है कि अच्छी जे जे इंटरेस्टेड नंबर ता दे देले मैं ऐड कर देबी
ठीक अछि नोट कर
बारिपदार
दियंतु
किए
नाइ
किए
जति गोटे मिनिट रुहंतु मु लिंक शेयर कर देबी सेठी
मेल को पठे देबे
अरे छंती तो एटा हम कंटीन्यूअस पढ़ले जे आउ तुमको पूरा प्रेजेंटेशन पूरा कर दे जोड़ा को पूरा सिंपल खाए जाए पढ़े से बहुत विचार है कौन आईएनजी लगा दीजिए आईएनजी देखो है तो आपको भी जान चाहिए परफेक्ट पढ़ेगा ये एक्सेप्ट का परफेक्ट कोईटा कंटीन्यूअस होगा इसका भी कंटीन्यूअस कर देबो एटा ही पास्ट टेंस को कर देबो होची आ पास्ट टेंस को चेंज हमरा सिंपल प्रेजेंट करला को जाए और हम भी उडो भी हम भी पिला माने सिंपल प्रेजेंट छुटलो को देला नहीं सीधे रेडी करते हां पर एटा तो कुआईची और हम फेस बाय एस लागो ना सकी नहीं आता कुछ नहीं लगते लो हां लोड कर ऐसे और शांति माने काम करछि नहीं अरे सेटा पासला कंटीन्यूअस तो पड़ेगा हां सेटा आसीबनी काना सिंपल प्रेजेंट पड़े जाए खाए हां सेट गया एरे जैसे करके स्कूल को जाए सीवा
जे ग्रुप रे ऐड करिवे कहत से बोधे लेफ्ट हे गले
हां सेमिति लागुछि
ଗ୍ରୁପ ବନଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଗୁଆ ଇନଫର୍ମ କରିଦେଲେ ନା ଆମେ ବି ପୁଣି ଗ୍ରୁପରେ ଆଡ ହବୁ ନା।
ହଁ ଏଠୁ ଯଦି ନମ୍ବର ଟା ନେଇଯାଇଥିଲେ ତ ଭଲ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ନା।
ହଁ ସେ କହିଲେ ଲିଙ୍କ ପଠେଇବେ କୋଉଥିରେ ଲିଙ୍କ ପଠେଇବେ ତ କାହିଁ କିଛି କହିଲେନି ପୁଣି କଟିଗଲେ।
ଲିଙ୍କ ତ ପଠେଇଲେଣି।
ଲିଙ୍କ ପଠେଇଲେ କି?